All right, here we go. Now we're gonna tear into this little Polan 2150 and see what we can't do with it. First off, I'm get the oiler working and verify that. Then we'll go from there. Then maybe we'll try to hunt up a chain that ain't so safety-like. This one seems to cut good in pine, but we don't need no safety, right? All right, so we're gonna flip you around. All right, I'll get y'all in here. Grab the old 13. I think that's what these bar nuts are. Yeah, I went to use this thing over the weekend. For some odd reason, the oiler just didn't want to work. As you can tell, this chain, it's just dry. In the sake of helping family, I just loosened the chain up and kept going. Leftovers. We're at 19 on that thing, I think. That's a 17. There it is. All right. We are turning it the right direction. All right. You can play at that game. Bring you back in a second. All right. Had to put just a tiny bits of heat on it, and well, what do you know? It let go. We should probably clean and oil that, if I had to guess. Because I doubt I have that bearing, so we'll have to try to clean her up. Tell, that was nasty. All right, hold on. All right. And we got another one up for parts over on the wall, so. All right, so we figured out the problem real quick, like, oh, zoom y'all in here. That is locked up. All right, we're into a part saw now. we're still using our drum because it looks better. Let's get this pump out. Hopefully it's in better shape. At least not locked up. Oh, we're in luck. Now, this one here, as you can see, has the muffler mod done to it, which seems to be a help. And I think that saw has actually been reconditioned at one time or another in its life. Excuse me. Phew. Well, there's definitely oil going to that pump. Okay, so the only thing I'm not liking about this one here is the front of it's been eat up by debris that's gotten in there. But I do think this one's got a leaky crank seal too. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can't swap the bodies around. Alright, so the pump's bodies were a little bit different, so I decided against trying to mix the two because I figured it probably wouldn't work. So oh, why does my nose want to run all of a sudden? And we're going to stick with the originals because, well, it looks better. I'm not really trying to hammer it on, but just enough to make it stay on. Take his top off and give her a fire. Bring y'all back. Okay, so no oil. Not sure why, but we're gonna find out. Maybe we're just not hitting the worm gear in there. I think it could be the problem. Something with the worm. And there's a spot on the gear where it's not so happy looking, but I mean, by any means don't look like it should not be working. Maybe that is the problem. I just got it set too deep. All right. paint's sitting on the iffy spot, so let's fix that and come back. Alright, so figured it out. This little spring here, this is what drives the oil pump. I had it squashed together like that. It wouldn't grab, it wouldn't turn the pump, so I had to open it up to where it looked about like that, and she works. Now, on to probably the funner part of this. So we got our fancy looking little muff mod, and well, that's about where that's gonna stay at right there for now. Let's see. I do believe that's the same wall burl as I got over there, and that is a 324/820. Should be pretty close, if not identical, because, well, they're pretty much identical saw. It's a WT 324/948. Not sure what that entails for the carb. Let's find out. Grab a stool. Excuse me. So, now what we're probably going to do here is I'm not going to go super crazy here and put a 372 carb on it, but I'm going to pick out the best one of these carbs to put on the lathe over there and open up. I mean, as far as looking at them goes, they look identical. That's good. My fuel lines still feel nice. Let's see if we can do this without undoing all the fuel line. Now, I probably got this saw running 2 years ago. The only thing I've done to it to recently get it back going was empty the old fuel out. So that's pretty minimal work. Oh, both of them wall burls. All the linkages are the same, of course, because they gotta be for the same saw. Maybe theirs are different, it's just however big the butterfly is. Grab a pair of calipers, start measuring. so. Put this in millimeters just to make it easier to look at for the moment. And we got 15, almost 16 millimeters. And 1586, that's pretty much what I had on that side for that one. I don't really see any differences in them. They look the same. Just the numbers are a little different. The one on is a 324 WT 324, and they're both that. That's 820, and this is a 943. So maybe the difference is down in the Venturi down there, down past the butterfly there, or just maybe different jets or different times when the thing was made. So now that we've established this, bit of information, my bench is getting torn up. Let's bring y'all in here for a closer look. So let's see what we got to do to get this thing apart to make our modified by bications. And there's a chance this thing could have been rebuilt by me anyway, just me tinkering. And me just liking parts. I hate when these things stick. There we go. So we kind of crunchy, so no sweep will be lost on that. Yeah. Don't think I've done this, because it shouldn't be crusty like that. And that's still like a factory crimp. And I generally, if I put a whole kit in it, I do the Welch plugs and everything. So Mercy. Now, there's probably going to be a detent ball and spring in this side, so there you go. There's the spring and there's the ball. Little bitty things. Ah, butter. Fudge. We messed that screw up. Be all right. Now, need to note the orientation because it'll need to go back in that way. These things are alright, so as you note, we got numbers over here and they're going to be on this side. These things have bevels cut in the edges to match the bore of the carburetor when it closes. So keeping that in mind is always nice. Otherwise, you might have a hard time going together with back together with it. Now, we're not seeing any dadgummit, any jets protruding in there. So that's a good thing. So ain't gotta worry about them.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, buddy.
Here.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bore this section out right here to closer match that side.
Hey, where is this?
Hold on.
Hey, Daddy, where is this?
Toy, I guess, of some sort. Now, we've got it tore down as far as we're going to get it. And the next... So, we've got this tore down as far as we can get it. If I try to get that out, I'll destroy it because there's no way to tap it completely out. And yeah, so we're gonna chuck it up in my forge jaw and we're gonna match the bores, hopefully for a little bit more airflow.